In this video, you're going to become familiar with the WebSocket protocol and know why it's used and where it's used. So before we look into this, it's important you understand what we mean by an API, an Application Programming Interface. Now, an API is simply a set of protocols which define how two applications are allowed to interact with each other. So they're written by the software developers. It outlines the format that messages or data exchange can occur, both in terms of the sort of requests a piece of software is happy to receive and the sort of responses that it will generate. So let's give a real life example. Facebook provide an API for all of its developers to use. So for example, it could allow someone to plug the Facebook newsfeed for their business and it could appear embedded directly in their company's website. They're using the Facebook API. Now, the WebSocket protocol is an example of a modern API used for communication, typically, but not limited to use with a web server. Now, this API, and this is important, provides a persistent, always open, two-way, bidirectional, fast, real-time, and interactive communication stream. The overheads with the WebSocket protocol are actually so small compared with older techniques that we often end up needing less hardware or servers, and of course this further saves on transmission time, bandwidth, space and cost. Typical uses therefore are anything from online gaming, instant messaging, remote cloud-based. There literally are all sorts of modern applications for the WebSocket protocol.